Alright everyone, here we go once again. Another game of wonderful, glorious StarCraft 2. Fun stuff. This time on Whirlwind, once again featuring Liquid HerO. There's a quick pause, who knows why. Well, I'm sure someone can read that, but... For now, in the bottom right corner of the map, Whirlwind, we have our Zerg player going against the almighty HerO. He's going to be Splendid. Not Splenda, Splendid. And in the top right position of the map, yes, it's the one and only Liquid HerO. Early game, not much to do. So, once again, I'll just start off with where I got the replays from. Replays from TeamLiquidPro.com, a partner site with TeamLiquid.net. You can find interviews, you can find replays. On Team Liquid you can find threads, posts, questions, maps, everything StarCraft related. Also Dota and, you know, Brood War, League of Legends, all that stuff. But yeah, probe going in, taking a couple shots, and then he's just gonna back away. Seeing nothing too out of the ordinary, Splendid did go for that 15 pool. And HerO himself looks like he's going to be gearing up for a fast expand. Looks like he's 17 forge. Yep, 17 forge it is. And the probe, what got taken out? I think he cancelled a probe to get the forge up. But anyways, yep, so it's throwing down the pylon block. You know, just a fun little thing you can do as Protoss to harass the Zerg players. And will he let it finish? I don't believe so. No, he does let it finish. Alright. Well, letting that pylon finish is going to delay the excuse me, expansion from Splendid quite a bit. And it looks like he'll also be able to deny the third for quite some time, as it looks like that's what Splendid is wanting to do. And with the shield regeneration, he will be able to take out that drone. Oh, and denied once again. HerO being awesome, throwing down that double block. Will he go for this? It's quite risky being this close spawn. But no, he does get out the Zerglings, and it looks like he will take his natural and then move to take the third. Probe's going to be there though. It's going to be able to pick away at this drone for a little bit before he can finally get that expansion down, just delaying it ever so much. HerO being right on top of it. As soon as he sees that dot on his minimap, he's right there by his probe, ready to attack that drone. But upon seeing the lings, he will flee. And now there was another pause. But pretty natural transition from HerO. Not really transition, just build what he's having fun doing. And this probe, will it make it home safely? I'm gonna say yes, but those lings might be able to run past that cannon. Might be able to get 3. Nah, he's not gonna do it. Could have possibly gotten 2 lings in to scout the main, but with that overlord there, what would be the point? Wouldn't be able to, like, might be able to deny a little bit of mining time, but most likely not. Lings going out. Gonna harass that probe while it tries to set up a proxy pylon or scout. And Overlord poking in, seeing what it can see, and it doesn't indeed see the cybernetic score. +1 on the way. As this could lead to many things. It could be for the infamous Sentry Immortal All-In. Could be a +1 Zealot timing. Zealot Sentry Mothership Core, Zealot Mothership Core. But no gas from Splendid yet. He's quite a long time with these slow links. That probe's still alive, but it will die with this next hit. Lings are just barely faster than a probe. And, oh, 1 HP. Still going. Pulls away with one of the lings, but There it goes, finally, after taking the Lings all the way to the other side of the map. Overlord's coming in, and a Twilight Council. So this could be a blink or a charge. I'm thinking blink, though. Most likely more along the lines of blink. Splendid still has no gas, though. He is scouting this. He doesn't know about the Twilight Council. He does know about the +1, though. Now Overlord, not gonna make it, but this Overlord up top with a double Overlord scout, he does see the Twilight Council. I know there's gonna be something suspicious coming up, and that something suspicious is nothing yet. More drones, and he did take all 6 gases at once, I believe, or fairly close to each other all at once. Getting some nice Overlord spread. He's going to have this whole area of the map covered to be able to see any warp prism shenanigans. And yes, it is going to be a +2 Zealot and most likely Archon. +2 charge lots and Archons. Really good combination against the early game. Against Roaches, not going to be as good. Especially if once his lair completes he gets Hydras. Then yes, unless he goes for Storm instead of the Archons. Storm would do great wonders against Hydras. It's so good, so good. 2 Lings outside the natural, just to kind of see when he's ready to, you know, come out. Just poke his head out, and it looks like he will be going for 3rd base. Yes, that probe going with, and he will put down the Nexus. Chrono boosting out +2, and the Templar Archives is finished. Charge is done right there, and there's the 4 High Templars, and one is Archons, and will the other? Looks like he might go for that Storm. Possibly feedback on Queens. It just all depends. Going on with another hallucinated Warp Prism. HerO all about the fake harass that never really comes. Planning down. Did finally go into a Archon. Those 2 Templars did. Now he's going to be pushing in here. And for the units, 15 Roaches versus 17 Zealots and 2 Archons. Let's just take a look at this real quick. Nice time warp slowing down those Roaches there. Giving HerO a lot of time to warp in so many Zealots. And he did get the Hydra Den. And he has +1 on the way. It's almost finished, but that is so many Zealots. I'm sure he's going to be able to... Oh, force fields the ramp almost perfectly. There it goes. And he will be able to deny this hatchery. Probably get off a lot of drone kills, and then just recall it back. Free damage. Pretty much. With the force fields able to stop the units coming in and whatnot. Getting even some Overlord kills. Taking out more drones. Couple Roaches that were popping out of that 3rd. And Splendid behind this is trying to take another 3rd. But that is going to set him back way far. So many drones lost. It is now 48 to 53. HerO killing 22 workers with just that 1 push. And then, just like that, recalls out. And now he's sitting back at home nice and pretty. Got his +3 ground weapons on the way, as well as the robotics facility. Likely going to get that Colossus tech, as he did see Roach Hydra. Or no Hydras yet, actually. Only Roaches. But with Mutalisks on the way, the Zealot heavy army, he'll just have to magic box the Archons. And then after that, Mutalisks will have quite the field day. Just going after everything. And it looks like he's going to do a double-pronged harass here. He's going to go in the natural, and he's going to try and do a Roach run by. But that's a lot of Zealots. Force fielding a couple Roaches in there. Not too bad of force fields. But Will he have enough? He does have an Immortal, and he is warping in Stalkers. He has a huge meat shield of Zealots. But those Mutalisks warping lots 11. That's not as much as thought. But that Artosis pylon going to be powering down 4 gateways and Burrow. Wow. Burrow as well. Roaches are going to be able to regen health, pop up, deal some damage, go back under. Again and again and again. Mutalisks coming in here, even going to take out the Artosis pylon for these Stargates. Those Mutalisks, very, very worth it. Doing some excellent damage to HerO. Setting him back quite a lot, and now he's even moving into the third. 18 workers, he's catching up. Focusing down these cannons. And even has some roaches going for pylons. Good attacks from Splenda. Getting the main army focused out by the third, outside the third, and then having the Mutalisks go in. There's still 4 warp gates that are unpowered and 2 stargates. Take a look at the income again. It's 66 to 34 now. Splendid has definitely turned this game around in his favor. No Colossus going to be coming out now. I believe it's just going to be Archons and possibly Storm. But there we go, setting up that pylon again. Might want to get another one in there just because. Also get those Stargates back up and running. And sticking with the Mutalisks, he is now going into melee upgrade. And he's coming out with a bunch of Roaches and Zerglings. And he does have the Carapace and the ranged upgrade. So now, once his melee upgrade finishes, he'll be kind of well-rounded. Mutalisks were popping in here, and then they're doing some damage, but there are Archons there, and they are going to try and take out this proxy pylon again, and it looks like they're going to get it. Yes, they will. Once again, that Artosis pylon, not proxy pylon, excuse me. Artosis pylon. Not good. Never is it good. Taking out an Archon, just 3 Mutalisks. Probably had a couple more than that before that fight, but yeah. The army for Splendid, not looking very good, but his economy, he's going to be able to build that up super fast. Super fast. And with the Immortals and Sentries, he has very few Zealots, very few, very little meat shields, as you would call them. And Splendid now going to go take his 5th and 6th base, double expanding now. He did secure this base, never lost it, never had it contested after HerO recalled back. Yeah, just totally turned this game around in the very beginning. HerO going, oh, Mutalisks popping in, are they going to be able to snipe the Mothership Core? No, they don't. Instead they go for the cannon and probes. Photon overcharge on that Nexus, and they will bounce out. There was something flashing down there. I don't know what that was. Probably just a Zealot harass. But more Immortals coming out, more Stalkers, couple Zealots every now and then. But it looks like Phoenix is going to be the preferred counter from HerO for these Mutalisks. And tell you what, Phoenix are pretty good against Mutalisk. Take a look at the upgrades here. We have 1111. 1111. Yes, that's 4 ones. Wow. Duh moment. But these Stalkers going to get surrounded here. I mean, he does have Blink, but that's a lot of free damage without those Stalkers attacking. And just 3 ground armor for HerO. And these Lings going to be able to do quite a bit of damage. Quite a bit of damage. Zealots still will 2-shot them with 3 weapons to the 1 armor that he has. Once again, something getting attacked down here. Likely Zealot. Overseer coming in, scouting out what's going on. Even using a Changeling. The Phoenix clumping up just outside the natural to just be ready for any Mutalisk shenanigans, but yeah, that's a lot of Mutalisks. 20 Mutalisks on the way. And if HerO micros correctly, he can still do pretty good counter to these mutas. But now there are Corruptors added in, and it's going to be really hard No micro at all right there. Getting 2, 3, nope, almost 2. But doing some pretty significant hull damage to those Phoenix. And we're just going to come in here and say, what, that's supposed to hurt, that little cannon? Coming in here and doing some good damage. And it looks like we have a Sky Zerg versus a ground Protoss. Kind of Sky Protoss. Man, I wish I could go to the right more so that we could see that battle. Oh well. Taking out all the Phoenix, and while doing that, he's also moved in with Lings and Roaches, and he was hitting this base pretty hard. It looks like, I don't think HerO's going to be able to... Yep, there it is. GG. Not able to stand that force. In the end, yeah, 81 to 48. The income flip-flopped once again. 50 workers killed with all that Muta harass. And then in the end, of course, there was the Lings and Roaches here too. But yeah, after that initial push, Splendid did not want to give up, went for quick harass, knew his enemy was very zealot heavy, didn't have much that could attack into the air, easily be able to magic box those Archons, take him out, and he did that very well. The Artosis pylon definitely coming into play with these buildings here. But good game. Once again, a good game. So, thank you all for watching. If you liked, be sure to subscribe, follow, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, @MagicInUse. Yeah, check out Team Liquid. They're awesome. Replay packs are fun. Yeah, and hopefully I'll be back to you soon with some more games. Sounds great to me. And hopefully you guys are enjoying it too.